All right, let's get it going. Let's get it popping, y'all. Listen. Listen, this is crazy. This is crazy. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah, please excuse me. I'm a little under the weather, but I think I had to make a comment on this, so I actually have, I guess, just me talking about it so that you ladies can understand the matrix mind of a man on this subject. The subject that I want to talk about or cover today is simply this. There is a big hating going on in regards to older men wanting younger women. I'm going to put y'all on some game today. Whether y'all like it or not, I don't really care, but definitely I want y'all to know exactly what's going on. Let's use the analogy of a vehicle. And no, before y'all come for me, I'm not saying that women are vehicles. I'm saying the analogy of it. There are a very small percentage of men that like classical cars. And let me tell you why, because classical cars break down, classical cars won't respond. When you give them a command, classical cars, radio don't have word. They always want to be on and out. Listen, this is the thing about new cars. New cars are more chic. They look way more exotic. They dress to a point to where people get attention. They are able to respond when you give a command while you're steering it. The power steering in it is awesome. The air conditioning in it is phenomenal. The sound system most of the time is 7.1 surround sound in the vehicle. So tell me, ladies, why would a man not want a new car? Oh, God, let me tell you. It's a preference. It's a preference because older men have went through so much trauma dealing with women of their age group that they decided to get what I consider to be a newer model that will respond a little quicker and be more, I guess, accepting to responding to direction when they're giving it. I'm not here to talk about our older women because I do understand that our older women are set in their ways, for real. And majority of them are, not the majority of them, damn near all of them, are selfish as hell. They're self-centered. They what they call hyper independent. They're mouthy. They're argumentative. They're manipulative. See, there's a lot of things that goes on that when a man gets older in life, he decides that he don't want that anymore. It's just the truth. If we have to deal with the world day in and day out when we go out into this world and we have to fend, we have to fight mentally and spiritually, you think we want to come home and continue? Absolutely not. So, we can make this real short or we can make it long. I don't know where the switch happened where older women begin to be extremely hard to deal with. I don't know if it was because of the feminist movement. I don't know if it was because women considered or wanted to consider themselves equal to men, because you're not. And you will never be. Ever. Because that's the way our Father, I am, that I am, created it. So cut it out. Now, when I was younger, and I'm not going to tell you my age, but when I was younger, it was a true essence when it came to relationships in the black family and the commitment, honesty, and the construct of the black family. And in the late 90s, like 96, 97, I began to see it deteriorate. And that was because of the message that black women was receiving. And not that no other race received it, because they did. However, they chose to honor the position of the man in the head of the house more so than black women, because black women thought they could do it on their own. They don't need a man. Hey, look here. And rightfully so. You don't need a man. That's fine. I can respect that. I can. However, I say to you this. You think you're capable, or you have the capacity to maneuver and structure your life to where you don't need a man, then what that mean? You go get a female? Listen, I'm going to keep it 100 when I talk. Because the matrix mind of a man, we don't believe in sugarcoating anything. That is not the correct order of things. But you do what you choose to do, and that's fine with doing it. But do understand that you are out of the divine order of how things created and was supposed to be structured. But hey, you like it, I love it. Ladies, cut it out. I really want y'all to cut it out. You do need a man in your life. Now, I'm not telling you you need to be in a relationship with a man. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that you need a man of whatever capacity you want him to be in your life, whether it's your father, whether it's your uncles, whether it's your friends, whether it's your co-workers, whatever it is, somebody to give you some form of security when it comes to protection. You can provide for yourself. You're supposed to. You're an adult. That's nothing you get any points for. Independence is not independence. Independence is being an adult. And that you are. So you have a responsibility to take care of yourself. And you don't need a man to do that. You're correct. Men are preferring to invest in a newer model, a younger woman, because for one, the miles are not so high. The people that have driven it is not so plentiful. The people that know what it looks like under the hood are very few. And when you give a new car a command, because of power steering, it moves expeditiously. So the younger generation of women, once they get with an older man, because they understand too, it's not one-sided. They choose to date older men because they understand that older men are secure, financially capable, wisdom-based, knowledge-based. Everything should be. Not everything's an absolute. Everything at an older age should be put together. So you see, it's a win-win. A man wants a man wants a younger woman because she responds and she takes direction to heart. However, on her part, she's being taken care of and poured into and protected. Now that's the deal that most younger women will take over old women, Men are tired of dealing with women in their age groups, making an investment and getting no return on their investment. Because it's always an argument. It's always a debate. It's always attitudes. It's always issues. And some of you say, well, y'all aren't younger women because they just do whatever you say. They so gullible. No, 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 no. They understand and they're in agreements with authority and being a man. That's crazy. That is simply crazy that you all think just because a woman chooses to date an older man that she's gullible. Y'all gonna hate whatever way y'all can. And that's because don't nobody want you. But I tell you what, this is the thing. The thing is this. Men do not marry for looks. Men marry for behavior. So, like I've said in my previous podcast, if you are older and single, you need to adjust your behavior. That's what you need to do. And when I say your behavior, I'm talking about the most minimal aspect of you trying to react to a certain situation or saying something in regards of a crowd or acting a certain way or strutting a certain way or frowning a certain way or rolling your eyes a certain way. Let me tell you something. Men pay attention to all of that. All of it. I'm trying to save our culture by speaking exactly what it is that you all need to hear. Now, if you don't like it, don't listen to it. I'm serious. I'm not going to stop. But I want you all to know this. All of you. Adjust your behavior and you will be found. You don't have the opportunity, or God didn't give you the opportunity, or you don't have the ability to go out and get a man, because that is, again, out of the ordained order of God. A man must find you. In order for you to be found, you have to be a shining star. In order to be a shining star, you have to be polished. In order to be polished, you have to be humble. Don't y'all get it? The black men are going to continue to get younger women, so deal with it. The black men are going to continue to go fly overseas to bring their wife back. Deal with it. The only thing that you can do now is that you can change your mindset now and your behavior now and teach it to the younger generation so that it revitalize itself or recharge itself. Because old men ain't buying it no more. That's the deal that we don't want. And that's just what it is. Whether y'all like it or not, I don't know what to tell you. You don't. Y'all got your preferences. 6 feet, muscular, nice looking, 6 figures. Yeah, okay. Top 3%. Yeah, and guess what? I'm in that. But I'm married. Because, see, I was smart. I found someone that had the behavior that I knew was conducive for us to prosper and grow to such a degree that we built what we consider a comfortable environment. Empire. It can be fixed. It can be repaired. Unfortunately, it will not happen with the older generation. That's the truth. So, I wish that the older women would do what they're supposed to do and put wisdom and understanding in the younger generation of women. I believe that the men nowadays are just as screwed up. And yes, there's also an assignment for the men, the older men, to talk to these knucklehead, you know what I'm saying, to get them straight just as well. Because they're going about it all the wrong way just as well. Because they think that money buys love. Money only buys temporal compassion. It don't last always. Because once or if the money stop, you have nothing. And I mean absolutely nothing. Because they're going to go to the next best thing. Keep your money in your pocket, men. You are not obligated, and you shouldn't be out here tricking. By no means. You are destroying your own generation and don't even realize it. It ain't the older men. Because, see, the older men are called sugar daddies. The young dudes are called, what, tricking? Or trick, whatever the hell they call. If you meet a girl and you take her anywhere but to dinner or a movie or a concert or the park to walk, if you take her to any mall, period, and buy her anything, you are a sucker. Period, point blank. You don't like it, you deal with it. Can't do nothing about it. You're a sucker. And guess what? You think women don't know that? You think a woman want to invest in a man that makes a decision to meet somebody and take them to the mall and buy them something because if you did it for her, you would do it for others. That will show a lack there of, God, oh God. That shows a lack. You can't be trusted because it doesn't take much for you. Men, don't you see? These women are playing you. And they know what they're doing. They're manipulating you, and they know what they're doing. They will never commit to you 100% ever because they understand the next best thing or next pretty thing can go to the mall and get a purse or whatever else the hell they get or whatever men out here doing, tricking, whatever. They know that. So what do they give you? They give you a state and a point of time where it's temporal that they begin to use all your resources and your benefits, give you a little bit of pussy, but then after that, guess what? They out there looking or out there that are trying to be found by a real man. I said it. A real man. I had a conversation this weekend. I had to go away, so I was traveling. And the conversation I had was, listen, when I meet a woman, I don't mind getting her hair done, or I don't mind getting her nails done. I don't mind paying for her to get a babysitter if she want to go out, or if I want her to go out with me, because I want her to go out. And I told that man simply this: you are creating an atmosphere that you will not be able to continue as life goes on simply because you tricking. That's what you're doing. There was no rhyme or reason he could give other than he wanted her to go out. That seemed to me to be a measure of desperation, more so than desire. Wow. I just caught that. If you meet a woman and she's attractive and you want to go out with her and she says to you, well, I would love to go out, but my hair is not done. My nails are not done. I don't have a babysitter. Then your next comment is, okay then, I understand. I'm a very patient male. I would love to have the opportunity to go out with you and to get to know you. So once you are able to do so and you have the time for me, please, by all means, reach out and let me know. See how simple that is? And let me tell you why. Because back in my days, you needed to have some form of venom. You need to know how to communicate. They say you should have a mouthpiece. You clowns nowadays, your mouthpiece is your money because you're incapable of having a conversation with a woman that's going to pique her interest in her wanting to spend time with you without charging you for it. I want y'all to get it together. I do. I pray that y'all get it together. I do. Because I foresee the future in regards to what's in front of my face and what I see in the dating game and what I see in the older men going after younger women. Older women, I don't know what to tell you. If you find someone, I'm telling you that you hold on to them. Because the truth of the matter is that it is becoming quite scarce with a population of men that choose to be with a woman their age. They want the new car. I don't know what to tell you. They don't. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Because they don't want a car that's going to break down. And guess what else? The older car ain't got no warranty. That makes it even worse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that y'all allow the feminist movement to distort your ability to coexist with a man. I am. You are not equal to a man. You will never be equal to a man. You are not more important than a man. You will never be more important than a man. But I tell you this much to be true, that you can hang your hat on, and that is that we love our black women. The problem is our black women don't love us. And I often say, why would I love something or go after something that don't love me? That's crazy. I'll find someone that do. The younger generation or the passport generation. Because they know how good they could have it. You all just don't want to accept how good because you all want to be in control. Yeah, see how that work out with you. Die or have unalive, I'm sorry, with a cat. Rock out for the rest of your life. That's fine. Because we're going to keep doing what we doing. Whether y'all like it or not. Guess what? We got options and we got choices. It's not like you. See, you thought when you were younger you had a lot of options, and maybe you did. But guess what? The older you got, the less options you had. But guess what? The older we got, the more we got. Huh? Guess what? And we're going to exercise ours. We're going to exercise ours. Because it's hard to be in a relationship with a black woman. It's hard. So, take care, and it's a phrase. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.